Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to our Twilight Princess HD. Last time, well, we ascended Death Mountain and we arrived here at the Goron Mines after doing some sumo wrestling and all that fun stuff. Funny thing, that sumo wrestling we just did, last one in the game. Seriously. So yeah, so this time, welcome to Hell. This, I would say, is the hardest dungeon in the game. Falling into lava. Only does one heart? I swore it did 2 hearts. I think it was a change in the HD version, but normally when you fall in lava, it does 2 full hearts of damage. I think that's if you get like knocked into it, it does like a heart and then another heart. So if you are unlucky, that can do a full 2 to 4 hearts of damage. I think it was changed up because frankly, 4 heart damage, or I guess even 2 at this point in the game, is kind of outrageous. Alright then, so I'm just breaking this open. So now, here, the iron boots are going to be used a whole lot. Okay, so we need to rush on through before we get set ablaze and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so I'm just trying to remember this dungeon, besides through trauma and misery. Let me get down, thank you. Alright, this all done. Now we need to hurry. There we go. Anyways, new enemies here. I did not want to pick that up, but I guess. Anyways, I forgot the name. They're buggers. Yeah, sadly, I don't really have any good ways to deal with them, except for shield bashing. Shield bashing is the way to go. Problem though is that you have to lock onto them and everything like that. Anyways, new enemies here. They're fiery bugs. Not too bad, all things considered. Anyways, red rupee here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this room on my very first playthrough of Twilight Princess, I died so many times in this room because it's one long room, whole lot of lava that do 2 hearts of damage, and it ain't fun. Anyways, yeah, these lava slugs, they're gonna be falling from the ceiling, so you gotta be careful there. They're basically immune to a lot of your attacks, except for the, Gale Boomerang. Go ahead and take that out from far if you want. So yeah, so we got limited time to get on across. Excuse-moi. I don't want to take out my potion already. So yeah, so if you have not already, yeah. Alright, use that to bring yourself down to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so lava slugs, you gotta be careful with them. Always look up to the ceiling. Thankfully, this game has camera controls and everything like that. Okay, we already through the first room, and I already have to bring out my milk. Oh well. So I don't want to go through my fairies like crazy. But at the same time, it ain't too big of a deal, really. Mostly because you get a save point after every room. But yeah, that room there is the worst room in the entire game. Easily my least favorite. So, yeah. So, coming on into this room, we got ourselves some bokoblins up there. No, thank you, I guess boblins. They're boblins, not bokoblins. Okay. Yes. That's time to do a spin attack. Oh well. Anyways. I guess that's the thing, when you defeat certain enemies, he'll do a flare. Anyway, small key here. Open locked door, only in this area. You know how that goes. Just curious if there's anything back in here. I don't think so. Same time, do you expect my memory to be any good? No, I expect not. Anyways, I thought there was something else in this room. I guess not. So anyways, next up, heading up here to the upper platforms, we get ourselves some good old platforming. Just take your time with them and you should be fine. Okay, I guess not enough speed. Yeah. There we go. I don't trust this game. This game can be jank at times. Alright. Now we're through there. Now we're on to the next room. I'm just trying to see... Okay. I know where the first art piece is. So next up, we get ourselves a new enemy here. These are like fire gators, or I guess dongos, I guess. Yeah, just wait for them to lock onto the tail. Yeah, otherwise, the best way to actually take these guys out is not even targeting. Since targeting will just move you around. Yeah, you can just move right around, ignore their, ignore locking on and all that fun stuff. Then again, I think the best way to play through this game is just blindly slashing. At least that's how it typically goes anyways. You're just gauging the lava cycles. Just trying to be, cautious because, again, lava is a pain. I thought you rose up. Okay. Nope, bad game. You are in a terrible spot. There we go. I want to make sure that guy's gone, just because if you don't, then... Yeah. Just waiting for this lava spot to go down. There we go. Slowly things are coming back to me. Well, not letting me go. So anyways, next up. I said next up, we are going to grab this, position your camera, so that way you can see when the lava will go down. I'm gonna hold it here for a little bit. Okay, we're good. So now you want to rush before, well, it comes back. Thankfully, it's not too bad, all things considered. Just aim yourself correctly and make your way across. Okay. Now we're getting on into the easier portions of the dungeon. Yeah, I'd say overall the first 3 rooms are like the hardest rooms of Goron Mines, and the rest of it's not too bad. Anyways, here we get ourselves a health meter. I guess a breath meter. And magnetism. Which is honestly one of the cooler parts of the dungeon. We use magnets to move on around. So yeah. That's actually a really cool gimmick that they do. And with this all done, we arrive at the first little checkpoint here. We get ourselves a Goron here. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you. If Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goron Moto is my name. You're a heroic young human. Please, you must lend me this tribe your power. And we get ourselves a key shard. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, forms the key that leads to the room where Darvis is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of our soldiers keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Yeah, you might notice that the platform here is reminiscent to sumo wrestling. You might think that, well, maybe sumo wrestling had a bigger purpose in the game. Who knows? Anyways, dungeon map. We can go ahead and see what the dungeon is all about here. If it will let me. There we go. So, as you can see, the map is pretty large, all things considered. I said the map is pretty large, all things considered. There we go. So we have basically 2 sets of rooms and all that stuff. Overall, this dungeon is pretty linear, all things considered. So take that as you will. Opening this up for another red rupee, I guess. 2 rupees for the price of 1. So I think that's it on this side here. So now we're ascending up to the 2nd floor. Also, I got a new laptop that I use for notes, and it's pretty rubbish. Anyways, continuing on over this way. Well, we have ourselves a Uku here. Phew, freight loss. Gracias. You are the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit. I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. We get ourselves Uku once again. So yes, a nice little healing point if you need to use it. Head down, grab some more milk, etc. Which I think for hero mode might be good, I don't know. So anyways, now we are here on the upper portions of the room, so here, we get ourselves some slugs here. Actually, I think we can just slice them on the wall. So, yeah, fun little thing. Fighting Super Mario Galaxy style. Okay, now we're done there. So I think that's everything in this room, just 2 split pathways. But that's not the big one. Instead, the big one is going to be inside this room here. We're going to head on up to this little platform here, using magnetism, and now we're up here on the 2nd floor. So, I'm going to go ahead and take you out. No, don't need to take you down. Anyways, the reason why is because we're going to head over this way. There we go. I don't want these guys to knock me down or anything like that. But anyways, coming up over this way, probably I shouldn't have used the milk in hindsight, but opening this up, and we get ourselves a piece of heart. Piece of heart number 3 of the set. So, free healing, I guess. So, yeah, prepare to walk around very slowly and pretty awkwardly. Then again, games never really handle control and changing gravity very well. Just because of the camera perspective, different control schemes, all that fun stuff. Mario Galaxy is definitely a fun game to control. Well, it's fun to control when you're not taking gravity in effect. If you are, then it's a chore. If not, then yeah. Anyways, use the mini-map here to see where you need to go. Probably the easiest part. This room is totally engaging. Totally fast. Exciting. Totally not a slow drag. Totally. I'm just using this time to think. What exactly is this dungeon good for? Besides, these boots are very slow. Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of honest now, since I kind of been alluding it to before. I do not like the Goron Mines. Personally, I think the Goron Mines are the worst dungeon in the game. I've never been a fan of it, from its 2 heart lava in the first room, or I guess 1 to 2 heart, to the slow moving of the magnet beam. Yeah, the iron boots are being used very, very well here. Definitely way better than an Ocarina of Time. But at the same time, the dungeon just drags on. It's a slow moving dungeon, all things considered. It's overall very linear also. And overall, I just don't really care for it. Anyways, now that I think we're at a good spot, we can go ahead and cross on back over here. What are we doing on time? Okay, still doing good. Ooh, I see we got ourselves a fight up ahead, along with some fire keys here. Hello, friendo. Can I please quick spin, please? No? No quick spins? Fine. I'm just trying to quick spin, okay? Quick spins are fun. Alright, activate that. And our magnet platform is now moving. Alright, and with this is actually a shortcut now. Don't fall into the lava, stupid Link. So yeah, so now with that moving, you can basically skip the entire first part. So, hooray for shortcuts, I guess. Anyways, just using this cross on down. There we go. So now we are done with the first part here. There we go. And you can go down to drink. Excuse me. Where did the other keys go? Maybe it's dead. I don't know, I'm just blubbering at this point. They don't know I'm coming in. That there is professional stuff. I don't know. I'm just kind of blabbering at this point. So I guess with this all done, we have ourselves another little area here. However, though we can't do anything with this for right now. But as you can see, there's another little thing on the map there. Another section up there. We'll get to that eventually. Emphasis on the eventually. New room, new enemies, Tektites! Screw these buggers. Yeah, Tektites there, definitely annoying. At least they're pretty easy to take down. They just, love hopping on you. And it gets very annoying pretty quickly. Anyways, coming down here into the water. And open up this chest here. For, I believe, a small key. Yep, small key. I don't think that's everything in this room. I think there's one more section right back this way. At least I think. Yep. Go ahead and grab this little thing here. Anyways, if you run out of breath, it's game over, so don't drown, forehead. Thankfully, the water sections here aren't too bad. Anyways, use this to magnetize up. Now that's gotta be very hard on Link's feet. Like, very hard. Oh well. Coming down this way, we get ourselves another magnet switch. Pressing this down. There we go. So now, when we fall down, you equip your iron boots and you get dragged there. I really do not want to be Link right now. Like, seriously. Anyways, crossing right up here. Get ourselves the important small chest. I think this is just a rupee, I think. Yep, red rupee. Anyways, crack that door open. Get ourselves another section. I think once we pass through here, we'll probably conclude the episode off. Since we got not too much here. There we go. Anyways, new enemies here, Beamos. Let's not play with them. So yeah, I'm just trying to think here. Oh, that locks the door, eh? Well, I guess that unlocks it there. So next up, we're going to be using this to move on up. Just trying to remember where the heck this piece of heart is. I think it's just right up here. Yeah, the piece of heart in this dungeons are basically front-loaded. Unlike the other dungeon, which was pretty dispersed between getting the dungeon item and concluding. Oh, there it is. Alright, just to left there. Come on, let me equip my boots. Thank you. I need my magnetism, even if this makes no sense and Link should technically be, like, not being able to move. Or if so, he has some very impressive thighs. Anyways, come right back over this way. Use this to slash open the door. The way open is now possible. And did we get a small key? I think we got our small key. Looks like we got a small key. Anyways, nothing really in there, so there we go. So now we get ourselves another door here. And the conclusion of basically the first half of the dungeon. I see, fire arrows. How impressive, you're shooting me from afar. But you can't do anything about it, so I think this is a good spot to conclude the episode off, as I'm slowly trying to remember this place and the miseries, but overall, we're over the worst part of the dungeon. It's just the first 3 rooms are terrible. Thankfully, the next part of the dungeon's pretty easy, so... Oh, you destroyed a gate. Way to do property damage, and if these wood was actually flammable, then the entire boardwalk would be gone, and I couldn't beat the game, and everybody would win. But hooray for level design! Anyways, next time, we continue the Goron Mines, not completing it, but getting close. I will see you all then.